We want to send greetings to you at Fort Valley United Methodist Church from here in warm Choluteca, Honduras. We just arrived back this past week from the United States on December 30th here to start our ministry again in this area, and we're excited to be back. First of all, I would like to really say thank you for all of your support over these 30 years that we've been here in Honduras. Thank you for your prayer support. We value that highly. We could not do what we're doing without the support of our people in the States praying for us and supporting us financially. So a big thank you from us.
Yeah, we're on a bit of a different schedule these days than normal. We've been 6 months up in the States, and now we'll be 6 months here in Honduras, and we'll continue that rotation for a couple of years. The reason is I've had the opportunity to pursue a lifelong dream, and that is to be in the PhD program at the Ohio State University. Ohio State has invited me to work in that program, and they're very much involved with what we're doing here in Choluteca. The reason they asked me to do it is because they want students to be able to come down and be involved in the study abroad program that we've set up, and they felt that it would be best to have a PhD student and a PhD graduate working with that program in the future. So we're excited because what I'm doing at Ohio State, what I'm studying, fits very well with what we're doing here in Choluteca. One supports the other. For example, I'm taking classes right now as individual study. I'm taking 3 different classes through Ohio State, even though we're here in Choluteca. And those 3 classes have to do with what we're doing in ministry as well. For example, we're doing an assessment of a food shed situation in one of the communities that we're working in, where we'll go in and do a needs analysis and do an evaluation of what the situation is with the people as far as their needs for food, and then we'll look at ways that we might be able to work with them to solve some of the problems and some of the issues that they face on a daily basis. And it's exciting to have the full weight of Ohio State working with us and looking for solutions that we find in ministry. I'm also doing a ethnographic study with a group of sugarcane workers who live in one of the communities that we've been working in for several years. These are men who get up at 4 o'clock in the morning, leave their homes at 4:30 to get a ride to the sugarcane fields. Then they get back home late in the evenings, 5:30 or 6 o'clock, and their work is seasonal. So one of the problems they have is during half of the year they don't have work. So I'll be working fairly intensely with them and trying to understand what their situation is and how we might be able to help them. Also, Angie and I are working together in a health promoter project, and that's my 3rd class that I'll be taking. We've been able to get a grant through Ohio State to study the health promoter program, which is pretty much a program that's set up based on Latin cultures, and we're seeing if there's some way we can develop that here in Choluteca and adapt that to our specific situation. So we'll be working in 3 communities along with some of our Honduran people. We'll have teaching health promoters in each of those communities, and it goes along exactly with what we've already been doing with community health education. So then in June we'll be back in the States, and I'll be taking classes again at the university.
One of the exciting things that has happened to me personally recently has been that I was named as an adjunct professor for the College of Nursing at the Ohio State University. And this is in conjunction with some of the grants that we are asking for in order to work with the diabetics here in Choluteca and in the surrounding communities. We are going to be monitoring their blood sugar levels and also the wounds that they have in order to try and prevent amputations. It's very prevalent here in the area, and up until now we haven't been able to have much of an impact on helping these patients. So we are really looking forward to being able to institute a new program and teach along with the promotores that Larry's talking about, not only teaching nutrition, but also how to help the people in controlling their blood sugar levels. We are also going to be coming back again, like Larry said, to the United States in June. And this year, because I was able to have my surgery last year and on my arm, and I'm healthier, I'm without pain, praise the Lord. We plan to try and visit some of our supporting churches and supporters while we're in the United States. Larry will be still studying his PhD, so we will have limited time and be able to go limited distances, but we would really like to get down to see you all, and we hope that that will work out sometime this summer. Thank you again for all that you've done for us in your prayers and your support, and God bless each one of you.